Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner.
We'll take the Patriots since they don't have the Falcons. I like the jerseys. Especially the blue ones. I kicked the internet out, man. It's tough. I'll take it. I was on a good streak.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from the link. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. We'll go play action now with Penix.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On first down, it's Penix. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. London brought in motion. From the gun, here is...
What the fuck?
Is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run here with Barkley. 14 on the pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That one incomplete. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And In this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll throw. It's Penix. You'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw again, it's Penix.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run with Robinson. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case,
trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A huge play just before the half. 47 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Hurts to throw. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up the 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Throwing again, it's Penix. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move, and
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
These second-half red zone opportunities
got me with the run commit.
I mean, you're not going to score every single time.
God, bro.
Here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. taking off, and he will get into the end zone, extending the lead from 9 to 11. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing is Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. He's across midfield. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. So, 3 quarters. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's the handoff to Barkley. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Throwing is Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving.
Dumbass.
And then some.
Such a
And this
dumbass.
offense is now really on
Why?
the move, Mike, and it's the
I'm so
passing
dumb,
game
bro. I'm
that's
right there
leading the
guarding
way.
them, bro, not just
They've been able to
leaving.
march their way downfield thanks to this
bro.
aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete. How about that call? A fake field goal, but it doesn't come off as planned. Here's 1st and 10. We'll go play action now with Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. The reception for Rondale Moore. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. Third and 2, and Penix. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Again, it's Penix.
Let's go, Drake, don't drop.
Let's
go, Drake, don't drop. Come on, man. Shout out to the
up
fucking 5 in the chat, man. Hit that like and
fourth
sub button if you're new to the stream, man. Let's get it. Come on, baby.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dobson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
Here we go. One final play.
Let's go. Ain't none of that shit, man. No, sir. Stand them up.
Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Come on. You got Bradbury in the middle of the field. You got players everywhere on the goddamn Eagles, man. Get out of here. I don't give a fuck. Shot her. Beating all that. Cooper with that Blankenship. Fuck at that Dijon. Gardner Johnson. Quinyon Mitchell probably. Big play Slay and shit. Man, all that, bro. Don't matter, bro. Drake. Took him off of that fucking crosser route that they had him in, put him on a straight route. Had to let him get in the end zone. Had to wait a second because I didn't have any timeouts. I really could have bombed it right there. I had to wait. Let him get there. Thank God the safety didn't play towards him. He had to respect the other 2 routes out there. But really, the coverage, if he was reading it right, he should have went inside because those dudes didn't need any help. They had him locked. Gardner Johnson that was the mismatch. Drake on Gardner Johnson. Drake on the safety. He's fighting. Like he thought it was going to be a crosser route. It looked like a crosser route. Put him on that seam though. That's the difference. Look, he was running to the right. He knew what he thought it was going to be. On the D lineman though, it's crazy. I must have caught him in the quick snap. Oh yeah, Mike. Oh yeah. 3rd and 13. Sack for a 10-yard loss. This is a box. What's this? I don't know what formation that is. That's a box. He went flood concept. Everybody on one side. Look at that cheese, bro. Goddard in the flat, and dude in the flats. You got all kind of check downs. You got that box though. I took away that his main read, probably that slant. Then he went for it, 4th and 23. Oh, he tried to do the fake punt, fake. He tried to do the fake again, fake kick. What you thought this was, man? This word. Shout out to the phone in the chat, man. ended on that, bro. That's supposed to be. I feel like I was gonna beat that. What's it called, dude? That Niners dude. Well, my internet went off last game. Zeke Perry. Yeah, I beat him too. A few games earlier. All right, man. There we go. We're looking respectable. 7-3 out of our last 10 games. I play probably one more. Want to probably play one more, man. What the hell happened?
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Penix. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Now Penix. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, if they get to it.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one. And their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a 1st down.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. A give left side to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A play fake. Now Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The rookie from Washington putting it right where he needs to. He's got his guys a first down. And looking to throw, Penix. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Two yards to go, second down. Penix working out of the gun here. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts from 21 yards away. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They begin on the ground with Guerrero. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be second down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 7. Purdy off the play fake. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Here's Penix. Got London on a slant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2. They'll throw with Penix. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Robinson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
It's work. It's me, Lido. This is my burner, remember? I liked up for sure with IBM. Join my franchise. I did already. I joined it, bro. I think I just joined it. I picked the Patriots since somebody got the Falcons.
Robinson going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
Yeah, they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Koo knocks this one through the post. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. They'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, that one was in the air
you almost
for an
at 700,
agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you throw a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area.
See, I got to get back on that Madden and get my supporters up.
As a result, it's an easy interception.
Too much like my rival.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Looking to throw Penix. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as we talk it over, we step aside. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To the air, Penix. Flushed out right. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. That's out wide here for Robinson. And diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Purdy going to give it to Garendo. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 25 yards to pick up there, also a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just a responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Now 2nd and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
Here
he goes right side.
Get off me. Get off me. GG. Let's work. James Kern, what up, my guy? What up, my guy? Shout out to the 4, bro. Did you see that lurk?
First opened in 1957.
Come on, man.
Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field.
How you, bro?
In Green Bay.
Ready for the new Madden? Oh, man, am I, bro? I'm going crazy when that shit drop. You already know how we going. You know how we go.
The veteran
Crazy. I got to drop me a Madden video before the new Madden come out, so I got to start working on that.
Off we go from
this week.
legendary Lambeau.
Got a college football video out. Got to get me a Madden video out.
For 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's get it.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side.
Can't wait to see the new players, bro.
These crossing concepts are
That's
frequently
what's up, bro. The
used
trailer for Madden look cool. I didn't even see the trailer for Madden yet.
And what it does is
That's
it creates
crazy,
a lot of
I need to check
natural
that out.
rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's
I ain't been on social media today, for real. I know I would have seen it if I was on social media. I really been on Madden all damn day.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25.
I'm holding R1 like a bitch.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control.
Where'd you see it on, bro?
Defense where you find yourself on your heels. You're giving up big plays. You're giving up fresh set of downs. You need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Oh, my God,
he
get that.
Lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, we're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
I'll take 3.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hot 70, hot 70.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Pistol snap to Willis. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 5. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Throwing is Willis. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Well,
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
Willis. In trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, go.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Get your eyes checked. We watch this thing,
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 49.
short.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Williams now to return. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the ball's out.
Never have I seen this ball with that fucking easy.
Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
He'll be hit as he throws. Will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Love.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by D. Alford.
If you're going to give your guy a chance to go for the ball in the end zone, you got to make sure it's thrown in a position, Mike, where only he can get it. Instead, he kind of throws it into a crowd. Defense gets her hands on it, and that is a big turn of events here with that interception.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They're going to go play action with Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Again, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now a timeout. That's their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Bro. That's going to be a touchdown on that juke, bro. Really. Shit out of that.
What to do now is they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He's got his man, it's Mooney. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish.
To the goal line and in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
On play action, Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Push through, baby. Let's do this.
on now. 50 Fury. Green. Let's go.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. This one, up top for Dobbs. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Gotta start swatting.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
Yes, sir.
Oh, he pumps up the football.
Line his ass up.
It's scooped up by the Falcons.
Use a pick sixes, use a hit sticks, nigga.
And there it is. The
Shot at
defense
gaming,
comes
man.
up
That's what
with
we
the
do.
big play,
Come on.
forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
God, come on, bro.
So we
Appreciate
reach
you, James.
halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon.
Oh, my God. Get this motherfucker. He's gone.
Terrific
Good shit,
return.
Arnold.
He's taken down.
Way to
just
chase it
shy
down,
of
Arnold.
midfield.
Come on, man. One stop, bro.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs.
Oh, no.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
McLeod now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now the lefty panics on 1st down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he will go
Come on, Rondell.
all the way. Rondell Moore.
I was just about to call it out before I did it, but...
On is Koo for the point after.
I don't know what we're doing.
His kick is good. And the Falcons go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed.
Strip.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Opposite. Read. 22 needle. Here we go. Set. Ready.
off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. McLeod now to return.
Ooh.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Waterani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This is caught at the 2.
Dot, man.
And he'll
Put on a
take
dot
it
show
on
for
in.
y'all. Come on.
Rondale Moore. Touchdown Falcons.
Come on, man.
That is
Putting on a
second
fucking show for y'all.
touchdown of the afternoon.
Let's go.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game.
That's a
Now
dot.
you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other
That's
team responds, having to play from
That's a
behind.
freaking dot,
We've got
y'all.
a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Hold on, man. Let's get a stop, man.
They could have put it at the 1 and gone for 2, but they elect to still kick it here. A little bit
Yeah, I should've
easier
went for 2.
following the penalty, and the kick is good. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Ready. Keep those sticks moving. And the defense is asleep. 52 blaster. Hey, check Mega.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, his quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Now Love. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. On 1st and 10, here's Love. On the right side is intercepted. Picked off by
my guy.
And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And here's Bijan. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So back and forth they go as we are at the 36-yard line. Second and 7. To throw is Penix. That one is caught by Mooney.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And a run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It's 2nd down and 12. Another run here for Robinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Let's wrap it up.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's in.
Nice work, man. Come on. GG's.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Dot after dot after dot, chat.
Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable with Reed.
Ooh, my.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. We'll go play action with Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
We'll go play action now with Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And this is going to be a touchdown.
Doing niggas dirty, chat. Been doing niggas dirty lately. Tap in with me. Shot 88 Gaming, man. Hit that like button, sub button. We on the way to goddamn top 100. It's been a minute, but we ain't lost it, dog. Come on. Only reason I lost that Zeke Perry game because my shit lagged. You know what I'm saying? We on a goddamn 1, 2, 3, 4, 9-game win streak. Damn near. I hit that like button. Like up, like up, like up. Shout out to the 5.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Here's Love. Completes it again to Doubs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Again, it's Love. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Throwing. Love. And he's got it. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Love now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Pick that shit, AJ.
That play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Zaire, new here. What's up with it? What up, Zaire? Weekly, my bad, bro. R1 playing with the Packers. LOL. I don't know. subscribe and drop a like, my guy. Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you, bro, for tapping in.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
Yes.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Oh, I don't do RPOs, dog. I run 0 RPOs.
Now on first down. They juked it.
I run 0 RPOs.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all.
How about you? You run RPOs? Last time I seen the RPO, I think I lurked that shit and took it for 6. No cap.
And they'll send the
All that cheesy shit. Don't be doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be on your ass, dog.
A play fake. Now Penix.
Ooh, I'm about to throw a pick.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's supposed to be used to slow down.
About to throw a pick.
In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Oh.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 1 quarter down, 8-0.
Don't worry, I'm going to dot your ass up in a minute. Be patient. It's coming, JP. You just be ready.
Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
He said I'll throw a good 250.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Penix.
Yeah, you smart.
And complete to Drake London.
You real smart.
Now he's loose.
Yeah, I hear you talking about you smart. Look how smart you are, dog.
End zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London.
Thought you don't give up dots.
53 yards. And the Falcons have come back to make it a 2-point
I mess with the content. Keep going. Appreciate you, Zaire.
Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road. Takes him
Sorry,
down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in
see
a
if I can
game
sub
like
back.
this,
I'm a sub back, bro.
You described a rookie quarterback. The team usually
sub
says,
back,
okay,
Zaire.
we got to take care of this guy.
Appreciate
we got
the
to protect
sub, bro.
him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to
Nah,
say,
for
I'm
sure,
here
sure.
to
I
be
throw
your
dots.
leader. They just need to follow him.
No, I throw dots,
A little
dog.
surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
8 plays. That was only 3 plays. I only ran 3 plays.
Now
Like 4
Pinion with
plays.
kickoff honors following
Come
the
on,
touchdown.
dog. It feels like I ran the ball 8 times. That's what I want you to feel. That's what my offense does. It lures you to sleep and then dot. It lures you to sleep and then dot. Now what you got? What you got? Christian Watson dots, deep routes. I already know. You ran up the same play, man, 4 times, man. Come on, man. Show me something, dog. What we doing? What we doing? Come on out. Come on out in that shit, man. Shout out to the 10 in the chat, man. All right, let's get it. Y'all like up, sub up, man. Let's go. 10 away from 700.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So you gonna follow me, bro? Bet.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Oh, Lord God, he don't know about Troy Anderson. He don't know about Troy. Contested. Nigga, that's 3 people.
Well, when I
Of
looked
course
down,
it's
he was
contested.
kinda
There's 3
shaking his
people
head
right there, my
after he
guy.
threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
On first and 10,
Come
it's
on, big guy,
Robinson,
make a
and he
block,
is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
You said it, bro. Appreciate you, Zaire. Stay locked in with the kid. Oh, my God.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Okay. That's what we doing.
Looking to throw, Penix. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Hey, what did you talking about,
now
man?
it's second
Drunk?
and 10. Love looking to throw it.
Oh.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Hey, I had to play 2 people. I can't blame them both. I think he just got lucky there.
Now.
To be
Here's
honest.
Love. A complete once again to Watson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.